Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my bad hair day hat on because it is in fact a bad hair day. I am using a shampoo that's supposed to be anti-frizz, and literally after a couple of days of washing my hair looks so dirty, like I haven't washed it in like weeks. It's just not a good look. So I'm getting ready to do a treatment. I got a different shampoo. I'm going to go in a different direction, but we're not going to get totally into that today. What we're really going to talk about today is James Charles and his continued quest to get back into our good graces. Yes, he is trying to again become uncanceled. Also launching a new product, and it's already starting some drama. If that sounds cool to you, we're about to get started. But before I do, if you haven't already, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, come hang out on my channel. It'd be really great to have you here. With that being said, let's get into today's video. James Charles is at it again. He's got a new item that he is getting ready to launch for his brand Painted, and he is already causing drama. Now, I watched this TikTok post that he put up, and I'm sure he had a lot of help doing this, but I have to admit, even though I'm not the biggest fan of James Charles, this commercial that he put together is actually pretty impressive. The video does center around making fun of himself and the things that he's done in the past with his launch with the Morphe palette and his makeup choices when he first started out on YouTube, makeup choices throughout his career on YouTube, and some questionable clothing that he has worn to Coachella. I wish he would have left this out because no one needs to look at his ass. But I feel like he's staying true to himself and wanting to continue to advertise all that he is to anyone who might be interested. There are several people out there who have reviewed his brand, a lot of larger influencers who have supported him, and there are many who haven't. Being a smaller channel doesn't make any difference, but I have no desire whatsoever to support the brand. I'm not going to be purchasing anything from his brand, but I have to admit, I am intrigued. It is a neutral eyeshadow palette. If it were anyone other than James Charles, I might consider buying it, but because it's him, I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are gonna purchase it and support it. There were people that were coming out to support that we were shocked by because he has admitted to his actions. He has apologized to his victims. He has claimed to be desperate. We know that James Charles is in fact a predator, and he is still being called out for going after young people. So he has not changed, and I don't believe he ever will change. There are people who are still supporting his brand, which, you know, has caused a lot of backlash for them. Even today, Tana Mojo has still been, she did like a little teaser, I think on Halloween, where she was like, oh, you know, using Painted. She said that she was gonna come forward on H3 and disavow James Charles. She's yet to do that. You know, people are going to continue to love Tana Mojo, but I just wanted to add that in there, that there are still plenty of influencers out there with large followings that are using his brand and they're promoting it, or they have in the past. Michaela has used Painted. She didn't do a review on it, but she has used it, and that's still an endorsement in and of itself. I don't know, I'm curious to see how this is going to shake out. It does seem to me that he is continuing for his campaign to be uncanceled in the way that he is posting on TikTok and YouTube, business as usual. I know they've come out in the past admitting that he is desperate, and that will go down in history along with a lot of other things that he has said and done over the years. But it does seem as though he continues to try to win back everyone's heart, and I wonder, do we even think there's a possibility here? For me, I would say immediately no. The way YouTubers have comebacks and get uncanceled these days, who knows? You know, it's something that we'll have to be vigilant with, because having him on this platform and being able to reach out to people the way he's able to is just point blank dangerous. Another thing I find intriguing is that this is going to launch on Jeffree Star's birthday. The same time Jeffree Star is launching his own birthday palette. Is he trying to shade Jeffree Star? I know that it seems like he's shading Tati Westbrook in this commercial that he's recently posted, because he does make mention of, you guessed it, the dreaded vitamins.
A palette part of your everyday makeup routine. Like, you wake up, you take your vitamins.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but it is launching on Jeffree Star's birthday, the day that Jeffree Star is launching his birthday palette that he has been heavily advertising, and also doing lots of videos with Eugenia. She's stayed with him at his ranch, and they've been going live a lot on TikTok, posting lots of videos together, and claims to be, you know, working on trying to get her back on track and to make her healthy again. I don't know how that is exactly working out, but there's certainly been some drama there. I wonder if Jeffree, being as outspoken as he is going to make a statement about the day that James Charles is launching his eyeshadow palette because he is the one larger influencer, I'll give him credit on this, that has not backed his brand. In fact, has actually, you know, come against him in all the things that he's been doing and has called him out many times. So I got to give him credit for that. Jeffree Star has made a huge comeback on TikTok and has become, you know, even though I feel that he's also very problematic and has a bit of a tattered past, made a huge comeback on TikTok, as well loved there, has continued to post there almost daily. I've never bought any products from Jeffree Star. I've certainly seen the drama that Jeffree Star has caused over the years. I also want to make mention that James Charles was invited to Heidi Klum's Halloween party in New York.
Get ready with me for Heidi Klum's Halloween party. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm currently in New York City. I got invited to Heidi Klum's Halloween party tonight, which I am so excited about. She always throws the hottest party of the year and really goes all out. Hence why I'm currently painting my hair. Because tonight, my costume is going to be Vincent van Gogh's self-portrait.
I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I love Heidi Klum. She is the queen of Halloween. I mean, her costumes are amazing. Her creativity is next level. This year she was a peacock, and the previous year she was a worm. She just goes all out for Halloween, and I can't even imagine how her party must be just freaking amazing. Can anyone explain to me how James Charles got invited to that party? How did that happen? Was it like a fluke? Was it a mistake? I don't understand. Am I missing something? Please let me know in the comments, because he got invited. He went as a self-portrait of Picasso, and you could see him doing the whole painting and all that stuff. And it was also a promotion for his brand. You know, it makes sense. I guess that was, you know, on his part, pretty savvy and creative, but it's not going to change my mind about how I feel about this kid. But he did. He got invited to her Halloween party. I am literally just blown away and a little jealous. It's like, why is she inviting James Charles? Invite me. That's a little ridiculous. Obviously, I don't know Heidi Klum, but he did get invited. He went as a painting. Who else went as, was it Emma that went as a painting as well?
Let's take a look inside Heidi Halloween 2023 with some of the celebrities and influencers in attendance. Heidi Klum was a peacock and got her husband to be a peacock egg. Her and Camila Cabello, Becky G, Alex Earl, Taylor and Taylor Lautner, Dylan Mulvaney and Renee Rapp, Keegan-Michael Key and Elkie, Coco and Ice-T, James Charles, Kaylin Allen, Emma Kenny, Rachel Ziegler, Charlie Jordan, Jeannie Bouchard and Jack Brinkley Cook, Chris Olsen and Patrick Johnson, Elevator Boys, Meredith Duxbury, author and poet Rupi Kaur, and Heidi Klum's daughter, Lenny Klum.
I'll pop it up on the screen. Two people went to the costume party, James Charles and I think it was Emma, and they both did the painting thing. And let me know in the comments who you think did it best. I'm gonna say definitely not James Charles, just because I don't want to support him, but I did want to talk to you guys about it. Is James Charles being uncanceled? Do you think that James Charles has a way to make his way back in and make a success of his brand and get people to start accepting him again and liking him again? Do you think this is a stepping stone into getting back into the good graces of others who may have stepped away from him or who have stepped away from him since all of this has happened? Is it even a possibility? And I'm curious to also see how well this palette does, because it is a neutral palette. Is it going to sell better than the paints did? Because let's face it, paints have been done. I mean, it happened a long time ago. He also says that in his ad, that it's already been done. It's not innovative. There's nothing new about it, just like there's nothing new about a neutrals palette. But what I can say for a neutral eyeshadow palette as opposed to paints, more people will gravitate toward that because it's usable, it's workable, and most of us are doing neutral looks. So is it possible that this launch is going to be incredibly successful for him? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. I can't wait to talk to you guys. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today, kids. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!